A couple of years ago, my wife and I had the opportunity to travel to the United States. And whilst we were there, one of the things we did was visit the site of the Battle of Bull Run in Virginia. Bull Run was the first battle of the American Civil War. The battle started with the two armies lined up facing each other across the Bull Run River. However, during the night before the battle, the Union Army made a flanking march around to the northern side of the Confederate Army. Next morning, they attacked into the flank and rear of the rebel army, nearly overrunning them. At the moment of crisis, a slightly odd brigadier general by the name of Thomas Jackson rode to the front of his brigade and sat on his horse calmly eating a lemon. As the army streamed past him in retreat, he just calmly sat there. Another general looked across and saw him sitting there and shouted, "Look! There is Jackson standing like a stone wall. Let us determine to die here and we will conquer. Rally behind him, boys." And there on Henry Hill, the Confederate Army rallied, the Union advance was stopped, turned around and pushed back. And from that day onwards, Jackson was forever known by his nickname of Stonewall Jackson. Jackson's courage was extraordinary. Not many of us are called upon to exhibit such courage in such extreme circumstances of combat, but all of us are called to exhibit courage as soldiers. Courage is the first of the core values of the British Army. Soldiering has always demanded physical courage to knowingly go into harm's way on behalf of the nation. Physical courage is required to risk life, take life, show restraint, endure hardships and focus on the task. Soldiers depend on each other for it. Equally important is moral courage, the strength and the confidence to do the right thing, even when that's unpopular, and to insist on maintaining the highest standards of behaviour and decency. This is what earns and fosters respect and trust. Never doubt the effect that one person of courage can have, whether it's rallying retreating troops or standing up to a bully in a barrack block. Courage is the first core value of the army because we all need to exhibit it from time to time. Remember that your courage, whether physical or moral, is important. One person can bring about great change, but sometimes that's going to require courage from you. Thanks for listening today. I'll see you again on Thursday when we'll be thinking about tolerance.